Welcome to Memorial Stadium and the sea of red in the heartland of Lincoln, Nebraska. An uncommon place and home to an uncommon program with a championship pedigree. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Cornhuskers will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's McPherson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Northwestern's return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls, you play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways that this guy...
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Tough linebackers getting after quarterbacks. The Huskers have a rich tradition of that.
Yeah, and you think about the black shirts, and you hear that if you're a Nebraska fan, you know exactly what that means. Guys that are different, guys that see it, that hunt it, that go get the football like this guy just did.
And guys, this 3rd and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. And the pass is intercepted. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Northwestern right back to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's sharp. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Fast motion from the offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Makes one man miss. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw it again. Working that left side. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4.
Second down.
Off play action. Quarterback extends the play. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be.
First down for the offense.
Now from inside the red zone. Touchdown, Northwestern. And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Number 87.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cornhuskers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Discards a man. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. From the gun, the ground game. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Bannon. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. This time they'll go to the running game. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. The inside handoff. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's a fake. He wants to throw it. And he gets it to his man. And there's the tackle, but the fake field goal works well enough to pick up a first down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The Huskers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the returner goes down. Line gets set, first down. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Trying to find his man on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Runs through a tackle. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to throw on third. A strike downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Husker!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. LSU is getting handled right now, and for this to be happening to this program in front of these fans, it's almost inexplicable. They're trailing by 14 to South Carolina.
Got his man!
We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Gets it out quickly. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On second down, they'll take to the air. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Now on second down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very interesting first 2 quarters in Lincoln. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, back to the Sea of Red and our guys at Memorial Stadium.
Northwestern about to boot it away to open the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Runs through the tackle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Safe completion on the screen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Bannon. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Trying play action. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. A play-action fake seems simple, but there are some intricacies for the quarterback.
Reese, you're right. The danger for a quarterback in play action is that you're turning your back to the defense when you're trying to execute the play fake to the running back. So you have no idea what's happening behind you, and you have no presence for where that rush is coming from. All of a sudden, you whip your head back around, and oftentimes it's too late. You saw that right there.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got it on the outside, it's Ivory. The Cornhuskers line up to punt it away. Puts a boot to it, didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on twice. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Brings up second down.
On second down, wants to throw it. And that one's incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's picked off for the third time today. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Here comes the offense on second down. Give to the running back. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Running back goes in motion. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He'll slide and avoid the big hit. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And this will stay a 3-score game at 24.
31, Northwestern, 7.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting, keep throwing the football, try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
First down for the offense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Smacks him with the stiff arm. And he's out of bounds just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now?
Yeah, and you could see the running back, man. He was smelling the end zone. Nice cuts, nice job getting all the way down the field. He gets so close to punching it in, and you could tell he wanted to, but pushed out of bounds at the 2, and guess what?
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting the drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
38, Northwestern, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wildcats have it back to Northwestern offense headed out. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough, so it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA